Good evening. Am I audible?
Hi, sir. Sir, shall we wait for some time because
Yes.
they are joining?
Okay, sure.
Sir, shall we start?
Yes, I can.
Others may join in between.
All right.
So, good evening, all. Welcome to the fifth day of our FDP. And today's topic is patent specification and technical claims drafting. And the session is taken by Mr. Paul Baiju. He's the founder and director of Aerobits Developers Private Limited, a firm which delivers e-commerce platforms, online learning portals, and IoT solutions. I invite Paul sir to handle the session.
Thank you, ma'am, for the introduction. So, good evening. We are already 13 minutes late, so I'll keep my introductions limited. Uh, so, I hope I'm audible before we jump into the session. I'm audible, right? Okay, great. So, we are gonna dive into uh, how we do a patent filing. Okay, so we'll be covering topics like title of patents, abstracts, prior art and filing, etc. All those. So, to start, uh, there are some network problems over here. So if I drop connectivity or if my audio is not that clear, please drop it in chat. Okay, that's why I'm not switching on the video also. All right. Okay. So, let's jump into it. So starting with the title. So you already know, I think in the previous sessions, you know what patents are. Right? So I won't be covering those. We'll be moving into filing directly. Okay. So, let's start with the title. Okay. So we'll start from the basics. The first would be the title of the patent. So now you might think it's just a title, how difficult or how hard that can be, right? But imagine a scenario where you have a brilliant idea. I'll give you I'll go with examples so that you get an idea. Sir, is there any PPTs? It's not sharing. Ah, yeah, there is PPT. I'll share the screen.
Sir,
Yeah, tell me.
no, sir, I was also telling the same.
Okay. Okay, I hope my screen is visible. Okay. So, all right. Uh, yeah. So, imagine you have a brilliant idea. Okay. So, let it be like a water purification device. So, what would be the title for that particular application? For a water purification device, you have a brilliant idea. It's novel. So, you need the title for your patent application, right? So, what would you consider the appropriate title to be? Okay. You imagine you give the title as a revolutionary water purifier, best in class, novel idea, something like that. But that's absolutely wrong. Okay, one second. All right. So, if you give like titles such as a revolutionary water purifier or best in class water purifier or like all those abstract kind of hyping up the product kind of title to your patent, it will be rejected in the first step itself, because from title itself the patent office can reject your patent. Okay, so it would be immediately difficult, I mean it will be immediately rejected or objected. In patent usually we say it's objected, not rejected. Okay. All right. So, why did the patent office or why did the uh, office object the patent. So the patent headline is not to be used as a marketing gimmick or marketing title. So you can't give the product name as like a marketing title, like a revolutionary product, or 100% guaranteed results, or like all those terminologies where you market your product. It cannot be used in the title. So what should be used in the title? Let's see what's the do's and don'ts of creating a title. Okay, so a good title does three things best. All right, it tells the examiner in one line what the field of your invention belongs to. It helps the basically it helps searches. Uh, like your patents are searched indexed by your title and your abstract. So giving a good title makes it easier to search for others to search for your patent. Okay, so the title should contain or should include an idea of which field your patent belongs to. Okay, and basically the title will set the tone for your entire document. Okay, going into the do's. So do's would be, you should keep it short. The title should be short. In India, at least, the length of the title is within 15 words. Okay, not characters, words. All right. So it's usually followed in the international patent as internationally as well. 15 words would be the maximum limit for a title. Okay. Okay. So you should generally aim for like 8 to 15 between those. It would cover almost all uh, patent rules for title. All right. 8 to 15 would be a good sweet spot for your title for your patent title. All right. And then second do is make it technical and specific. Okay. You can't, again, I'm going back to the first example of water purifier. You can't add a revolutionary water purifier or a new water purifier. You can't add those in the title. But you can do something like an apparatus for continuous desalination of water. Okay, that's a good title. One tells a revolutionary water purifier, other is the apparatus for desalination of water. So essentially you can say it's a water purifier, but the way you present the title, one tells you it's a revolutionary water purifier, it doesn't tell you anything, it tells you nothing. In the other things, in the other name, it tells you the field, the function, and obviously the context of what you're appealing to. Or if you are going into a solar backed solution, so you can write it like an apparatus for continuous solar assisted desalination of water. So now you have a title that tells you the field. Basically the field is water purification, obviously, and it tells the function, so it's doing desalination, and the context is doing desalination using solar powered uh, solar assisted desalination. Okay, so now it covers the field, the function, as well as the context. Not like a revolutionary water purifier that guarantees 100% results or 99% results. No, that's not the right way to do your title. The right way to do it is to make it specific and technical. All right, the third do is the title should actually reflect what your patent claims. So, claim is actually a section in the patent. You have title, abstract, body, or description, and you have claims. Okay, claims is the core part of the patent filing. So, your title should actually reflect your claims. So, if your claims covers a method or a device, your title can say like a system or a method for, like instead of an apparatus, if it's a system for purification of water, you can go like a system for desalination, I mean a system for solar assisted desalination of water, you can do that. So if your claims convey a system, you should specify it's a system in your title itself. Or if it's a method, you specify it's a method, it's not a system, it's a method for purification. So you can do like a method for desalination of water in a title itself. So that's totally acceptable by the patent office. So that's how you should put a title that's suitable for you. It should basically describe the field of the product, as well as if you are pitching the product or the method or the system or whatever it is you are claiming, that should be basically understood by the examiner from the title itself. All right. Okay. And other thing is, do use standard technical vocabulary. There is a set of technical vocabulary that is standardized. It's standardized across all countries. Okay, so that vocabulary includes most English words itself, but don't do like for example, short forms like IoT is acceptable because it's a universal short form, or USB is acceptable, universal serial bus. IoT is internet of things. All those are acceptable, kind of acceptable keywords, but don't put a keyword that you have generated for internal use. Don't put a keyword like say ACSD. So it's apparatus for continuous solar desalination. Don't put it into a key like short form and give it in the title. Don't. Title shouldn't contain all those kind of short forms. So you can use like standard like
Hello, sir.
tell me, ma'am.
No, sir. Your voice was breaking. That's why.
Okay. That's the network issue. Like, if it's breaking, I'll give it a pause for like few seconds. If I'm audible now, let's continue.
Yes. Now it's clear.
Okay. Till where did we? Where did I lose you or you lose me? Till where did you understand?
No short forms and all.
Okay. Yeah. That's okay. We are still in the technical vocabulary do's. Okay. So you shouldn't use short forms that you have created on your own. Like if you have a short form for your device, say it's ACSD. That's the short form for your device. Don't use it. Don't use it in the title. Okay. You shouldn't use short forms. Only use short forms that are universally recognized, like IoT, USB, all those information of, Internet of Things, universal serial bus. All those are universally accepted short forms. Even those get objected sometimes, but those are at the borderline fine. Okay. Okay. So use those. And best thing is you could do is use standard vocabulary like apparatus, method, system. If you have a system to provide desalination, use the word system. Or if it's a uh, type of tool, use something like apparatus. If it's a procedure, use method. If it's a continuous operation kind of thing, use the word process. If it's something related to chemistry or chemical, you can use something like composition. Or if it's a full-fledged product or a device that you give to the user or to the patent office, then it's device. You can consider it as a device. You can use the keyword device. Okay. So that's the do's. Okay. More than the do's, there are the don'ts. So even if you don't follow the do's, it's fine. Your patent filing won't get objected, or there won't be any problem. The do's are like good things you can do to your title, but the don'ts are like you shouldn't do it. You do it, you get objected for sure. Okay. So you, if you don't need to note down the do's, but you need to note down the don'ts. Okay. Don'ts are much more important and much more critical to your use cases. All right. So don't use your brand name or trademark in the title. If I have a product like say Aquamax purifier, so in the title never use the keyword Aquamax. So that is instant objection from the examiner. Okay. Never use trademark name, never use your company name, never use your brand name. All those goes on the product, it goes on the packaging, but not in a patent. Your patent doesn't have anything to do with your brand. Okay, so don't use it. Then another thing is don't use the inventor's name. If I am the inventor, don't do like Paul's water purifier, don't, or Sharma's water purifier. That gets instant rejection. All right, so Indian Patent Office will object to that instantly. So no personal names, no brand names, no collaborative names, no names at all should be used in the patent title. Okay. The patent title should be technical specification of what the product is. Understood. No brands or names involved. Then don't use fancy words. For example, you can describe your device as best. No, don't use that. The word best shouldn't be used in the title because it's not backed by any claim. It's just you saying it's the best. That's it. Don't use fancy words like those in the title, like revolutionary, improved, or if it's intelligent system using AI or something, don't use the word smart or advanced, or even the word novel. Novel is related to patent, but even novel, it's really tempting to use the word novel and all because it's a patent, but don't. All those words should never be included in the title. Okay. All right. So that's the third point. Don't use fancy words. Okay. The fourth point is don't use abbreviations. This I have already covered in the do's. All right. So again, don't use abbreviations that you have created, like your products abbreviations or your procedures abbreviations. Don't use all those. Uh, but again, abbreviations like IoT, USB, all those can or might pass. You can say it might pass. It won't be for sure, because if the examiner feels that IoT, you have used IoT as a marketing or like kind of to create your to improve your brand stand or something like that, it will get objected for sure. So it's best to keep it simple. It's best to avoid abbreviations. But if you are like if the character limit overflows and you need to use abbreviations, then only universally accepted abbreviations should be used, and those are like gray area. You can get objected, but it's better to be safe than not. So abbreviations is a no go for titles in patent. Okay. All right. Okay. And the last point of don'ts is don't make it so broad that it becomes meaningless. All right. One second. Yeah. So you can give the title as for a if it's for a water purifier and you're using some kind of chemical composition to desalinate. Imagine, I'm just giving an example. Okay, it's nothing related to any actual patent or anything. Just giving you a random example. So imagine your purifier has a chemical composition within it, and that is to be patented. So don't give the title as a chemical composition. That's totally vague. That doesn't serve the purpose of what your actual patent is. Even though your claims contain the chemical composition, don't give a broad title for the patent, because again that will also get objected, because it will give away. I mean, it won't be you won't be able to others won't be able to understand what your patent actually is based on that title. And the other side of it is, do not make it too narrow, because it shouldn't give away the like claims or your actual patent in the title itself. So it should be in the sweet spot between meaningful but not to the point where it's so narrow, uh, your entire source or your entire secret of the patent is revealed in the title itself. So it should be between both extents. Okay. So again, once more recapping, the title should identify the field, but it shouldn't disclose the kind of secret that your patent involves. All right. So the field should be readable, or should be understood by the reader from your title, but not your exact patent. So that's how you understand you have a good title. Okay, I'll give you a pro tip would be like, write your titles at the very last. After everything, go for the title and abstract. That would give you a better idea how to create a title. Don't go for the title first, then the patent body. Go for the body, then finally the title. You'll have a better reconstruction of how to place your title based on what you have written. Okay. All right. So, mm, do's. Okay, this is the do's and don'ts I have just covered. I forgot to change the PPT. Sorry for that. All right, and now, okay, small exercise. Just give it 30 seconds or 1 minute. So this is a bad title. Okay. So super smart AI farming robot by Kumar. So what's wrong in this title? What all are the things that's supposed to be wrong in this title? Just put it in chat, or you can unmute and say whatever it is, or however you feel like answering the question. So anyway, this is a bad title. Super smart AI farming robot by Kumar. would be a really bad title. But what are the reasons? What could you find the reasons? It's already there in the PPT. Yeah, super, Kumar, even smart also. Like super, smart, all those are like fancy words or laudatory words. Okay, so those shouldn't be used. Okay, and I told you it's an abbreviation. You can't throw in AI for every new patent because the world is running behind AI as of now. So every new patent will throw in AI with them. All right. So AI again, it's an abbreviation. More than that, it's treated as a loose buzzword in the modern kind of patent scenarios. All right. So again, AI, super smart by Kumar. That's a personal name. That's a big no. All right. So all these are bad things for a title, but this can be considered as a title. Super smart AI farming robot by Kumar. Yes, AI is universally known abbreviation, but the problem is everyone throws in AI nowadays. If you have a like unique novel idea, you have a already existing idea, throw in AI with it, and it becomes novel. So everyone does that now. So the world is running behind AI as of now. So everyone feels like they can implement AI in their patent. So they'll just loosely use the term AI. But if you have actual use case scenario of AI and your entire patent revolves around AI, then it's fine to use AI. But in this case, it's AI farming robot. The robotics part would be more like patentable than the AI part over here. So yeah, if your patent actually revolves around the AI architecture or the models, or you're coming up with a new way or like a much more economical way of training a model, then it's fine to have AI in the name. It's a universally acceptable abbreviation, so you can use. But loosely using those terms is the problem with the title. Hope you have understood. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, so these are the things that's wrong with this title. So I have written the clean answer in the title itself, so now you can compare both answers. Like one clean answer would be like here it's written in the PPT itself: an autonomous robotic system for precision crop monitoring and weed removal. Okay, so that's a good title, but the same thing is the meaning of the above title itself, but still one would get you rejected and one would get the examiner to read the abstract. All right, so don't get your patent get rejected by the title itself. Follow all the don'ts, even though if you don't follow the do's, the don'ts are much more important. Okay. All right. Again, just I told this before. It's better if you write the title last after you draft your claims, abstract specification, all those things. It's just a 15-word claim. You can say it as a 15-word claim. That's the title. So it's much better if you do the title last, because you'll get all those keywords. You'll have a clear idea on your patent itself after you write all those specification claims and abstract. So after that, I think the title should be gone for the last uh, part. Should be moved to the last part. Even though if title comes first in a patent application, you should prepare your title last. It would be better. Pro tip. Okay. All right. Okay. After the title comes the abstract. So writing the abstract. Okay. Think of abstract like a movie trailer. So uh, your patent is the movie, your abstract is the movie trailer. All right. I mean trailer, not Taylor, trailer. I'm sorry. Yeah. So now, why do you think movie or production companies for the movie release the trailer before the movie? Why do you think it happens? Why? What would be the reason? Anyone? What is the purpose that trailer serves? Because that's the exact purpose your abstract serves for your patent. That's kind of a really good example. How a movie trailer serves the movie would be exactly how your abstract serves your patent. to provide curiosity. Yes, to provide curiosity is one part. That would be for the examiner. But another thing is to understand what your field or what your idea is about. So from the trailer of a particular movie, you can understand its genre, right? If it's a comedy or if it's a horror or if it's an action sequence, you can understand what the movie is about from the trailer, correct? So that's the exact same purpose of the abstract as well. An examiner or an investor, your investor, or even your competitor, should understand what the patent is about. In this case, what the movie is about, what genre the movie is about. So similar to trailer, we have the abstract for the patent. So by reading the abstract, you need to understand what your patent is all about. All right. So there are few rules to writing your abstract similar to the title. Title is 15 words, abstract is 150 words. Okay, just give me 1 second. Sorry, I had to attend a call. Uh, I'm back. Sorry for that. Okay, so coming back to abstract. So there is a 150 word limit for the abstract. So the Indian patent rules say like the abstract should not exceed more than this 150 words. Okay, so good abstract you should aim for like 100 to 150 words. And the USPTO and WIPO. USPTO is US Patent Office. Okay, Patent and Trademark Office. Yeah, USPTO. Yeah, that's the full form. United States Patent and Trademark Office, and WIPO is World IP Organization or Office. I don't remember exactly. Yeah, something like that. One is based on the US, and other is like a consortium of countries. World IP intellectual property. IP is intellectual property. So those both. So the USPTO and WIPO both follow similar 150 max limit for abstract. Okay. So anywhere between 100 and 150, your abstract is good. The word limit is good. Okay. So you're absolutely safe. Almost all patent offices carry this 150 limit. So you write the abstract for Indian Patent Office, it should be good for other patent officers also. Okay. So again, it should begin with the title of the invention and indicate the field the particular patent belongs to. Okay, so let's see what goes inside the abstract. Okay, the first priority, the technical field itself. It should be a single line. Can be a single line. You can like say what the field is in a single line in your patent document. So you can say like the present invention relates to the field of water treatment in case of my water purifier. I have a solar enabled water purifier patent. Imagine I don't have the patent. All right. So imagine for that patent, my field would be a the like it should relate to the field of water treatment, right? So I can type in the abstract like the present invention relates to the field of water treatment. Okay, as you can see in the PPT, that's a technical field. And the technical problem in the abstract, you should cover the technical field, the tech and the technical problem. The next part is the technical problem. Okay, so in the technical problem, you should see what's already broken in the current world. So there are water purifiers in this water purifiers already existing in this world. So you should figure out for your patent. Patent is obviously a novel idea. I don't have to explain that. So there should be a problem that you're already trying to solve that's not solved yet, right? So what's broken? So you can type in inside abstract what's currently broken. So something like the conventional membrane filters suffer from rapid fouling. So that's the current scenario problems the most water purifier nowadays faces. So now you have the technical problem part dealt with. The technical field is over, the technical problem part is over. Now you pitch in your solution. Okay. So when you pitch in the solution, the core, like it should cover what your invention basically does, and it should be roughly given. Not the exact terminologies need not be used over here because it's an abstract and it should be limited within 150 words. So again, it should cover what your invention does and roughly how. Okay. So you can mention the principal use, like uh, this invention provides a self-cleaning filtration module comprising of so and so. You can do that. So you can do like, yeah, this particular water purifier that I'm filing for or the patent is related to provides a self-cleaning filtration unit, because the technical problem was membrane filter suffer from rapid fouling. So now my solution is it's a self-cleaning kind of filtration module. So that could be patented. All right. So the solution should also be given in the abstract, but not in a detailed way, but how it serves the purpose. Now I don't have to explain how the self-cleaning works or what are the modules associated with it, or if it's how the what are the physical attributes of it, or what composition or what kind of materials I am using for the filter. Nothing needs to be mentioned in the abstract, but it should mention it's kind of a self-cleaning thing that I'm going for. So again, the gist of the solution, that would be the right terminology in the PPT it's given. The gist of the solution should be evident from your abstract. All right. And it should also cover the final point, key advantage. Okay. It should be stated factually, like in the PPT I've given. It should be stated factually and not as advertisement. Okay. It's not an abstract is not used for, again, the entire patent is not used for advertisement, or it's not used for getting investors. Even though investors go behind patents, it should not be created to impress investors. It should be created based on things that you have learned and observations that you have recorded. Okay. So it should be factual. It should not be considered as advertising. Like again, if you have tables associated with it, can be referenced in the abstract, or if you have data associated with it, all those can be referenced, but it shouldn't go like our procedure makes it 90% better. The 90% is, again, it's like advertisement. You shouldn't go do that. Okay. So those things, these are the things that needs to be considered. These four things needs to be considered while writing the abstract of your patent. All right. All right. Yeah, I think that's it. So few things to leave out. I have made a note of things to leave out also. uh, it's there in the PPT at the bottom. So things, use like a no claim language. Okay. Don't like, how do you give an example? You can't go like like this device or this apparatus or this system contains. You can't do that. Okay. So like you can't go into the legal phrasing of it. You can't do like how you do a legal filing. You can't put in words that associate different meanings. It should be readable. It should be really clear. It shouldn't like point to a, how do I explain that? It shouldn't be speculative. All right. uh, like you can't do like this particular product can change the water treatment industry forever. You can't do that. So you can't have a speculative kind of keyword play in your abstract. If it comes up, it would be instant objection. Never do a speculative kind of writing in your abstract. No legal phrasing. Don't disclose every detail. That's important. All right. So treat abstract as a summary of your claims or your specifications, but not as a marketing material or as a like speculative kind of way. Okay, so that will get your patent objected even before they reach the claims part or specification part. All right. Okay. Okay. Another thing, when your patent gets filed or when your patent gets indexed, they index it based on this abstract and title. So whatever you write in your abstract or in your title will be used for indexing your search. So how, if you want, like if you want a person to find your patent regarding, if it's, imagine this is a solar powered water filtration unit. My patent is regarding a solar powered self cleaning water treatment unit. So I need to have the keyword like solar powered uh, or self cleaning water treatment. All those things need to be there in the abstract or in the title, so that when a person searches for this particular patent, imagine I am a person with already this patent for solar powered self cleaning water treatment apparatus, and you are filing for a patent that's almost similar to mine, but you need to know if this patent already exists. Okay, so you will be searching for all these keywords like solar powered or self cleaning. You'll be searching for all these, so my patent should come up in the search what I've already given. So for that you need to include whatever your actual product or your patent is, should be not the exact working and all, but whatever needs to be come up in a search should be included in the abstract or in the title. Okay, so your abstract and title is indexed, nothing else is indexed. So when a person searches for your patent, the search algorithm goes into abstract and the title to give the person searching an answer. So your abstract and title is considered as the entryway to your patent. All right. All right. Now, next would be a formula you can memorize. So remember this. This is the formula for your abstract. The title comes first, then the present invention relates to field. If it's in case of mine, it would be water treatment. Okay, water treatment, existing solutions like the problems with the current membrane filters, how they go into rapid fouling after 2 or 3 months of use can be given over here. The existing solutions suffer from these kind of problems that will be given over here, and then the invention provides like core solutions. Again, I've given you the core solution, be it self cleaning. Imagine my water purification unit as a self cleaning unit. It can be given over here. It has a self cleaning unit that is solar powered. That's another point, solar powered. So the core solution can be summarized in 2 to 3 sentences, like of components. Okay, so that can be given over there. And finally, what it achieves after giving it a solar powered, you can say that it achieves. Sorry, one second. Yeah, so imagine having a solar powered, it achieves constant desalination even when there is an outage. So that can be what it achieves. So we can give the key advantage as that. All right, so this kind of the formula, you can have a screenshot or you can keep it with you for writing the abstract. This covers the field, the solution, the problem, the core solution, the key advantage, all things related to your patent. So you can just fill the brackets written in golden color with your actual purpose. All right. Okay. So, and remember, keep it under 150 words. All right. Yeah. Now we'll be going to prior art search. Okay, so like I've told this before, like few minutes before, people will find your patent by your abstract and title. Now, before you file your patent, you need to check this yourself. If those kind of water treatment patents are already there, then filing my patent would be useless because it will get rejected, obviously, because the patent is already there by someone else long before you filed. Okay, so that is what prior art search is. Okay, before we get into that, If you have any doubts till now, you can ask me or put it in chat. Otherwise, we'll be moving on to prior art search. All good? Is my pace fast? Should I slow down? Okay, the pace is all right. Okay. You meant the pace is all right, right? I'll continue the same way. Okay. All right. Fine. Okay, let's get for design patent and utility patent. Shall we wait? For design patent and utility patent, shall we follow the same method? Design patent would be bit different. Utility patent, yes, you can follow the same methodology. Design patent is kind of in a much more vaguer than uh, what I explained over here, because design patents, at least in India, is granted not like it's not granted easily. Design patents are difficult to get because you need to have a revolutionary kind of design change for the patent to be applicable. So again, yeah, the outline would be the same, but it's it should have bit more like much more technical aspect to it for the design patent to be approved, because you don't have the actual data to back the design. It's a design patent, right? It's not implemented it. So yeah, in India the value for design patents is not like that of the US grants design patent much more easily to companies. That's why most companies design patents are there in the US. But yeah, India, it's more kind of held back because of this. Okay, so again, you can do the design patent, but it needs to be very sound. You can follow the exact same steps. It is almost the same. All these abstracts, title, everything is the same for even the design patent. Only difference is that where you have the claims part, the specification part, you'll be lacking behind. You'll have to convince or convey the design is actually novel or patent worthy to the examiner without those. So that's the only problem. Remaining things are almost the same. Okay. Okay. Uh, yeah, let's continue to prior art search. Okay. So again, before like you spend money or your time filing, you must. What about providing novel? One second. What about providing novel modeling and producing simulation results for design patents? Yeah, simulation results are is a good way for design patents, but again, what I'm saying is that it's not backed by actual data. So that's kind of a bottleneck, at least in India, because every patent the examiner will try to recreate it for the patent to be granted. Okay, they will have a like they will need to have a methodology for recreating. And in case of design patents, I don't know which design you're going for. Based on the design patent, whatever it is, if the simulation and the exact result can be reproduced by the examiner, then you would be granted the design patent. But in most cases the design, you cannot simulate the exact results because it's still in the design phase, and the outcome is based on simulations, not of actual reading. So again, that's a problem. The examiner will have to check, or they will check, the council will check if your simulation apparatus is trustworthy. You need a simulation, like if it's a software, it's a simulation software, or if it's a tool, it's a simulation tool, then it's like all those things need to be taken into consideration by the examiner for this to be processed. So that's the problem with design patents. Since actual data is not available, Even the simulating part, the simulation tools or apparatus will be taken into consideration by the patent office before granting design patent. Okay. All right. Okay, let's continue. To hope I have cleared that. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah. So before you file for patent, you need to do this prior art search. This is the most important part. Even before writing your patent document, or even before writing even simple abstract, you need to find what is already existing. So that's called prior art search. Okay. This basically means that you'll have to check if somebody has already done this. That's it. So that's what prior art search is. So, and prior art doesn't just mean patents. Okay, don't think like the prior art covers only patents, because imagine like a simple YouTube video can make your patent go away in an instant. Imagine I have created a YouTube video of using solar powered water treatment, and my patent covers solar power water treatment. That is instant objection, because there is a YouTube video of it. So everything from a patent journal paper, it's there in the PPT, YouTube video, even a simple poster, everything counts. So that's why it's called prior art search, not prior patent search. Okay. So you shouldn't just only search patents, but everything, journal papers, YouTube videos, whatever is related to your product, even a Google search, which shouldn't get a result.
Hello.
Till where did you get me? Where have we lost connection?
That we have to search all the prior arts. Hello. Hello, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Sorry for the network issue. So yeah, prior arts includes patents, journals, papers, YouTube videos, conference posters, or any kind of posters. Everything includes art. That's why it's called prior art search, not prior patent search. So if even a single YouTube video exists that's similar to your patent might get objected or rejected. Okay. So that's why you need to have a proper prior art search. Okay. So let like again, the number one reason for patents to get rejected is lack of prior art search. Like around 60 to 70% of the patents rejected would be the lack of prior art search. So before you spend your money, your time, everything, a solid prior art search will go a long way to draft your patent. You can exclude things that are already patented. You can exclude things that already comes up in the prior art search. You just need to have a core thing that no one has thought of or no one has implemented it. So that's what we need. In That's why in case of design patents, again someone asked design patents. That's the problem with design patents. Almost everything, even a single YouTube video might get the design patent rejected, because again you don't have the solution actually implemented. It's just a design, and if there is something similar to it, there are chances of that getting rejected. So you need solid, if you have solid simulation and solid simulation output, and if that tool is kind of well established, yeah, you will have no problem getting that. Okay. So this is the prior art. Lack of prior art would be the main reason almost 60 to 70% of patents getting rejected. Okay. So that's what 30 minutes of searching can save you like 30,000 in fees and 2 years of heartbreak. It's there in the PPT. So do that 30 minutes thorough searching prior art. Even it's not 30 minutes, even it's if 3 days, do that. That 3 days is much more valuable than the 3 months you spent drafting your patent. Because without that 3 days, or if you need more time, take more time. Prior art is the most important thing or the part of your patent drafting. Okay. You need to know what already exists before you create a patent draft. Even though if your idea is not that good or if your idea is not that novel, having a really good prior art search will give you an excellent idea on what to implement in your patent document to get it filed and passed. Got it? All right. Sometimes you might have like three really good systems implemented in your patent, and your top two most excellent systems might already be existing in the prior art search, and you might only get patent for the last part or the last module that you didn't carry any weight. So still, you have a patent with you for that small part. But if you add all these three and file for patent, it's sure to get rejected because that's already there somewhere else. So this part, keep in mind, it's the most important part. Okay. All right. So now I want everyone to have a new tab in your browser. We'll go through few prior art searches so that you have an idea on where to search, how to search, and what to search. All right. So in a new tab, I'll be minimizing the PPT now because I have only one screen. Yeah, and yeah, let's let's search Google patents. Okay, so it's patents.google.com. If you want, I can put it in chat, but I don't think that's necessary. Just googling Google patents will get you this URL. I think everyone can do that. I don't need to put it in chat and all. If you want me to put it in chat, I'll put it in chat. Okay, I have to go back to the video conferencing. That's why. Let me. Where do I chat? Okay, I got it. Okay, I put it in chat for those people who couldn't find it. So this is Google Patents. Okay, now I want everyone to open this link in your tab. I'll give you like 1 minute. It's easy to open. Just open your browser and patents.google.com. That's it. Visit the site. Okay. So now this is totally free. Google patents.google.com is absolutely free. And the very good thing about this Google patents is that it covers like almost like hundreds of, not almost hundreds of patent offices worldwide. Google patents covers all those patent offices. And the best part about this is, imagine you have a, like someone in China has written a paper in Chinese. Google machine translates that paper to English for you. So when you search, even those papers come up. If someone in China in Mandarin has written a paper regarding solar powered water heater, I mean solar powered water purifier, then even me applying for a patent would be able to see that Chinese Mandarin patent filing in English in Google patents. Understood? So Google has a system for machine translating Chinese, Japanese, even Korean patents to English. Okay. So this is the single best starting point for patent prior art searching, Google patents. If you want, note down the URL or note down the name. That's enough. Noting down the name would be enough because Google searching Google patents will get you the URL. All right. So let's do that search for an example. So my invention being solar powered. What was it? Solar powered water treatment. Yeah, solar powered water treatment or solar powered cold storage or whatever. Whatever the patent is, I can do like solar powered storage. Let's see, cold storage. All right. So solar powered cold storage. I can just search it like this. I can press enter. Now it will go through like all those patents. Yeah, now I have multiple patents. So here you can see solar photovoltaic. Okay, so again, Google not only searches using keywords but also using context and synonyms. So in this case, photovoltaic is like solar powered, so it brings up that patent also. And cold storage, refrigeration systems, all those are synonyms. The context is the same. So again, this is a Chinese paper, it's written in Mandarin. Okay, so that's what Google patents has a plus point about. So it is both contextually and contextually aware, as well as it takes the synonyms of whatever you have searched and gives you the closest accurate results. So this is your first step for prior art search. Okay, now looking on the results, you have on the left side a few filters. Okay, you can sort it by, instead of relevance, you can sort it by name. I mean date, not name, sorry, sorted by date. So here, what's the purpose of sorting by date? Because all patents have an expiry period. Some patents might be released long back, so that might be expired. But you can't reapply for patents because you can't do that, because once it's already written, it's written. The patent timeline has ended. You can't reapply for the same patent. Okay, so uh, you can still sort it by date, or you can sort it by, I think patent office is there, group by, yeah, there is something called classification. So in case of classification, it's like those fields I have mentioned earlier. So my invention belongs to water treatment, so that water treatment will have a classification. You can search all those by those classifications. You can search patent by those classification numbers. Each field will be associated with a number. Okay, so you can search by those also. Okay, so this yeah, so this is that number. You can search by that classification as well. All right. Okay, and then what else is there? Sort by side. Yeah, there is something written over here like USCNJPKR. So those are like the patent offices that's associated with this patent. So again, those are country codes. US being United States, CN being uh, I think Canada, yeah, Canada, and JP is Japan, and KR is Korea. All those are country codes. India is IN, obviously. You know what India is. So you can search by those two. You can search by some country codes as well. If there's those particular patents or those particular arts belong to your particular country. Okay. All right. Yeah. So that's, I think that's pretty much it in Google patents. It's easy to use. Uh, cited by. Okay. And another thing you need to know is this patents can reference other patents. So imagine I have a patent, and in my patent I can reference another patent. So this is called citation. Okay, so I can cite multiple patents in my patent. So I can give like I have got this part from this patent and this part from this patent, and I have combined it and added my novel idea to it and made this new patent. So yeah, my patent can have links to other patent as well. That's fine, that's not a problem. Okay, but the core part of my patent should be novel. That's it. You can use ideas, you can use references, you can cite other patents as well in your patent. Okay, so this is like we'll have a map of the whole field. So this procedure of mapping citations or mapping other patents is called citation chaining. Okay, and pros use it all the time, because a person reading my patent should be aware of all the things existing in the field. I don't need to write about that in the patent again. I can just cite other patents. So if my water purification patent has solar powered array, and that powered array is patented by someone already. Imagine that solar powered part. So I can cite that patent. So now the reader will have an idea. I'm using the tech or the patent from this particular patent for my solar array. Then I'm using some kind of novel auto cleaning mechanism in this part to get water purification. All right. So that's citation chaining. Uh, and there is one more thing. Yeah, I think I've covered almost. Yeah, when you go to the advanced filter over here, there is a filter button on the search bar itself. Click on that, and you'll be able to go to the advanced filter. By that, you can select the patent office. So if I want the Indian patent office, I can do I yeah, Indian patent office. Now it has only the Indian patents. Okay, those patents that are established in India. Okay, and then I can do like search terms. Yeah, you can also get similar results. Okay. Search terms. Yeah, you have like a go through this. You have different search tools as well. You can search for full document search or title or abstract claims, anything. The search can be modified by you. What it needs to search, what the Google patents need to search. Okay. So selecting countries in the advanced option is not there in the regular option. So remember that if you want to search for patents only in India. Okay. Okay. All right. So again, let me recap. Even though if you search, like you might have a question, like if I search solar powered cold storage, what if the patent name and abstract doesn't use the word solar? It uses the word photovoltaic, and it doesn't use the word cold storage. So that the patent documentation uses only refrigeration. No cold storage word is ever mentioned. So again, Google does that for you. It has like a similar section classification. So even though you don't get the keywords right, it can understand the context, it can understand your synonyms and get you relevant patents. So you don't have to search by every keyword. That's not necessary. Okay, you don't have to go through every keyword and search. You can just give the name or the kind of thing you're looking for, and Google will do the rest for you. Okay, so that's Google patents. Okay, now there is something called INPAS. That's the Indian Google patents, not Google patents, the Indian version of patent search. INPAS. Okay, so the URL is again ipsearch.ipindia.gov.in. Yeah, I'll put that in chat so that you can have it. But searching INPAS will get you the result. Okay. So INPAS, it's the abbreviation for Indian Patent Advanced Search System. It's written at the browser itself. The abbreviation and the full form is written below it. Okay. So it's again the same thing. So you can search it by application date. You can search by like again solar powered cold unit. So that will give you the results. Oh, I need to enter captcha. Government site being government site. You need captcha for everything. That's government site for you. Now you understand it's a government site if captcha comes up. 3XMW4A. 44. Okay. Okay. I have to retype this. Solar powered cold storage. Okay. Search. Oh, invalid captcha. Okay. Eventually you'll get it. So Google patents does include Indian patents as well. The whatever is there in INPAS will be obviously there in Google patents, but INPAS will be slightly more ahead of Google patents in case of India, not all other patent, only in case of India, because it will get first filed in INPAS, then in Google patents. Okay, so it will be slightly more what do you say, up to date than Google patents. So even though Google patents covers almost all patents, slightly the timeline is slightly newer for INPAS. That's it. Okay, but the trade-off is you need to enter infinite number of captchas to get this right. I don't know if it's an O or a zero. You have to get it right. Otherwise, all your search fields and everything will go vanish. Better copy it out next time. Uh, so solar powered cold storage. Okay, let me copy this so that if there is anything wrong, I don't have to type it again. Oh, great. Okay, that's Indian government websites for you. Yeah, did I miss something? Mm, and it's not mandatory to give. Okay, I can do abstract. Yeah, HDO7Q1. Okay, this is the last time we are gonna try, but I want you to try it. Uh, Search. Yes, finally we got it. Okay, so that's uh, that's how you search for patents in InPass. Similar to Google patents with additional steps and additional bottlenecks for you to solve along the way. Okay, so that's InPass. But remember, InPass is ahead of Google patents in case of timeline. So there might be few patents that's there in pass but not there in Google patents. So initial search go for Google patents, but refined search prefer in pass even though if it's difficult to use. Okay. All right. And another thing, in pass is kind of antique. So there is no context awareness search or there is no synonyms associated with search. All these are inexistent over here. So here you'll have to search for almost all the synonyms that you can come up with before entering into your patent drafting. So in pass, you have to search for every synonym that you can think of, because some people, some like they might not use the word cold storage, they might use the word refrigeration all across their patents, no reference of cold storage, so that might not come up over here. So you need to use both words because it's kind of old fashioned kind of search right there. Okay, so do you think InPass needs to be better like Google patents? I do, but I don't know when they will reach that kind of stage, but I hope soon, because patent searches will be much more easier if they do that. Okay, so yeah, that's it. Which do you think is easier for you? Which do you think serves your purpose? I need like a kind of vote. Yeah, Google patent is definitely easier, but for you to file a patent in India, Google patent is not enough. Okay, you need to do in pass even though it's difficult, even though you are surrounded with captcha. Never skip it. Skipping that means like it's, you might find things in InPass that's not there in Google patent. So never skip InPass. Okay, even though it's really difficult and really, getting on your nerves, never skip that. All right. And InPass, remember, it's not like Google patent. Get this through. Always remember, there is no synonym or there is no context aware search. You literally have to feed it every keyword, every word you can think of before you search. Okay, Get keywords from Google Patents. That would be the shortcut. Get those keywords from Google Patents and do those searches in InPass. All right. Okay. Yeah, there are feedback. What's this? Okay, fine. All right. Yeah. Before wrapping up, let me put the PPT back on and give you like a few other options. There is eSpaceNet, that is like a EPO database. It's like a worldwide database of IP filings and patent filings. And obviously, you have WIPO, WIPO. That's basically World IP. What do you call it's organization? I think. Yeah, IP is intellectual property. World intellectual property. Yeah. Wait, someone asked it out. InPass provides only Indian patents, but we need to search patents other patent offices too. So I guess your patents is better. Uh, that is entirely dependent on where you are planning to file. Understood. So imagine a US patent office having a patent that's similar to you, but if that patent is not filed in India, you have a chance of getting that patent in India for yourself. Understood. So if you are filing it in India alone, imagine your market is India alone, then InPass is mandatory. Okay, so yeah, search patent. You need to search patent offices other than India, but if only if you are planning to scale it outside India. Most are, but if you are going for only India, then InPass is only required. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, these are the few other free search toolkits. All these are free. Take a screenshot of my PPT, okay? Because all these are free. Got it. So if the patent is not filed in India, we still have a chance to get it granted. Yeah, absolutely. You still have a chance to get it granted. But the problem is that even though if it's not filed in India, they will have journals or I told you a simple poster is enough or a YouTube video is enough to get your patent rejected. So yeah, that's the problem. In China, it's the entire different thing. You can get clone patents there in China. All right. So every patent office in every country has different set of rules. In India, a simple YouTube video can get your patent rejected. So having a patent in the US obviously will have a YouTube video or journal or some kind of patent associated or poster associated with it. So that might be used by the Indian examiner or the council to get your patent rejected. Yeah. So yeah, both those are there. Okay. But like if the US office has an idea of a patent and your patent draft is not exactly the same and slightly different by incorporating few new additions, yes, you have a chance of getting the patent for sure. Okay. That's why InPass is kind of very important because if in InPass, if there is a patent that's remotely similar to what you're applying, then it's instant rejection. So even though if it's difficult to search in InPass, that should be a priority list for you other than Google Patents. Google Patents is easy. Get the keywords from Google Patents. That's a tip for you. Search in Google Patents, get all those similar sounding keywords, and then search using that keywords in InPass. Okay. Yeah. Hope you have taken the screenshot of this page, the PPT that I'm sharing. There is a SpaceNet, WIPO patent scope, USPTO public search, that is the US government's. Those has context aware searches. Okay, USPTO. That's full form, short form for US Patent and Trademark Office, and then lens.org. And yeah, similar to patents.google.com, there is scholar.google.com. Those contains journals. Okay, so it's a like literature, non-patent literature. That's all. Even those can get your patents thrown off because if someone already documented that, it's not patentable. That's the rule. Okay, and one important thing before you go after ending today's session, Google's KCST. Okay, that's like an initiative by Kerala State Council. Okay, so they can help you with patent searches and assistance. They can get you free patent searches. Contact them through I think patent IPR wing is has their contact details, mail as well as contact numbers. So get it from their site, KSCST. They have an official site. Get it from their site. Those contact information. They can help you with free patent searches. They have a team for patent searches. Okay, this patent search and prior art search should be done. Take help if you need. Okay, KSCST will help you with it. I think it does it for free. I don't know if it's paid now, but used to be free. Okay, they offer like free patent search assistance and IPR facilitations, all those things. Okay, particular if you're a student, I think for students and research scholars, I think, yeah, research scholars and students, I think it's free for them. Mm, don't quote me on that, but I think it's free for them. Contact them and see. You might get it for free. Those patent searching, all those hectic tasks, they might do it for you free if they feel like your idea is worthy enough. Okay, so yeah, approach KSCST's Patent Information Center prior your art search. Okay, first you do it yourself. Then once you're sure there is nothing like that, approach them just to be 100% sure. They'll help you with much more advanced tools. Okay, and they might also give you subsidy for filing patent. Filing patent obviously also comes with cost. It's not free. Filing patent is never free. Okay, it comes up with a cost, and these people, the KSCSTE, can give you subsidized kind of amount for filing patents, especially if you're a student or research scholar. I don't know about research scholar, but student, I think, yeah, they provide subsidies. Okay, check your eligibility. What it takes is like a phone call or a mail. That's it. Just do that and check your eligibility. If you're eligible, use it. You get essentially free patent search and subsidies for patent filing. So yeah, you don't have to cough up money from your pocket. The government is going to help you. So take that, use that. Okay. If you don't know the KCST site, I think simple Google search will get you the site. I don't know the URL by heart. If you want, I can check that and put it for you in chat. Yeah, there is contact over here. Yeah, put the link in chat. Might be useful for you. Yeah, so yeah, that's it. I think it's time to wind up our sessions. We'll continue tomorrow. Hope you have understood things useful for you for patent filing in today's session, and we'll continue with the remaining part tomorrow. I think that I don't know. I'm sure. Wait. The timing was from 7 to 8:30, right, ma'am? You there?
Yes.
Okay. So I think
Um,
it's 8:31. So we'll continue
um,
the rest tomorrow. I hope everyone was happy with the session, and do give the
yeah.
feedback to the link provided by ma'am. Okay.
Yeah, thank you, sir, for sharing the details on how to write the patent, then title, abstract, prior art search, etc. So, participants, we can continue tomorrow. Join at 7 p.m. tomorrow.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.